Good day, students. Welcome back to our lesson this week again. The topic that we are going to talk today is about reading skills that you have to practice more because you are now in secondary six, right? You have to get ready to be in university. So I try to find the hard one or the challenge one for you to practice about your readings. Okay, did you have the right mindset? About these questions when I said mean your concepts or your ideas or when you think about something. Okay, let's try about the first station about vocabulary and preparation. This is about the words in the box, and then you have to fill in the blanks, right? Just make sure you understand all the words that I show you already. Let's try together. Boost, D, love, learning, make, taste, get, comfort. Okay, and we got 8 questions for you. You have to fill in the blanks. And let's touch number one together, bro. For some hard one, I highlighted for you and write the other meanings or the same meaning for you to make more understandable vocabulary, and then you can extend your vocabulary to make it more, right? This was a bit scary. I've never spoken in public before, and the other meaning of public in general. It's really took me out of my comfort zone, right? Comfort zone is mean you're afraid, right? You're afraid zone, and you feel like when you get out from this zone, you feel not comfortable or feel not confident at all. You feel like scared or afraid to do something, maybe the new challenge, right? And number two, she's setting up a study with 2 groups of children to test or exam, right? Her theory. And number three, you can do better than this. You are really got to make more potential, ability, right? And number four is was quite difficult but enjoyable too. I love a challenge or the other meaning, obstacles, right? And sometimes it's a problems, but it's not quite the negative side. So number five, he needs to get good grades if he wants to be accepted in medical school to be a doctor, right? And when my story was accepted for publication, it was just I need to boost or support, right? To level up my self-esteem or self like you feel value yourself. Number seven, my aunt wants to do research into attitudes to learning in small children. Attitudes or mindset, quite the same meaning of this. Move to number eight. If you're having a problems, remember anything. Maybe you need some learning strategies or tips, right? This is the section before you are going to read the text that I prepare for you. It's quite I think maybe quite challenging for you, right? The topic on the title, have you seen the big one in D? Do you have the right mindset? Mindset like about growth, mastery your improvement, effort, challenge. The easy one is idea, right? And the first paragraph, we talking about the introduction, right? When you want to write or to read something, you have to read the first paragraph first because it tell you about introduction, right? And if you understand about the introduction, it will lead you in the true story and easy for you to catch up the next paragraph and answer some questions after that. Okay, the highlight one that I highlighted for you, which of the two following response is closer to the way of you reacted? No, this is too hard for me, right? This is maybe the opposite side for negative. And for B, say, it's quite tricky, but I like to push myself. Even if I don't get the answer right, maybe I learned something in the attempt, potential, ability, by the same one. And paragraph G, I highlighted the psychologist Carol Dweck of Stanford University gave a group of 10 years old problems that were slightly too hard for them, right? And divide into two groups, one group and one another group. So the topic for or the main idea about paragraph 2 is talking about the highlight one that I wrote it for you already. And third paragraph, I highlight that there is the problem in education, right? Because he said more, and then I say I highlight the solution and draw the arrow to the problems. Mean got the problem first and get solution after, and conclude at the end of the paragraph. She contends that sustained effort over time is the key to outstanding achievement, outstanding, important, relevant, right? And the other meaning for that. And move to paragraph 4, psychologists have been testing this theory, right? This is the highlight one that maybe the main idea of this paragraph. Students were taught that if their comfort zone and learn something new and difficult, and then I highlight these students. I want you to refer, right? This is the referring technique or infer. It's like some questions ask you like these students refer to students who were taught, maybe could be in the sentence in advance or before that, right? And control group, right? For this. And last, for paragraph 5 is talking about your the idea of conclusion, right? Is maybe talking about the end of the story. Like highlighted, everyone is capable of becoming a mystery orange with a type or with a little effort and self-awareness, right? And highlighted or you've already just make sure that we got 5 paragraphs. You can read it more by yourself because you got handout in your hand. And these exercise are talking about matching, right? Because we want you to match the headings and the correct paragraph. We got 5 paragraphs, so you had to match, right? We got 6 questions, right? So maybe one just left for this story. So make sure like paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then match with A to F. Example number 1, paragraph 1, sorry. Two ways of responding to problem. So the keyword for this, I think maybe you have to find the problem in the paragraph, right? If you find more or many times or often, maybe you have to think it more and then maybe choose that paragraph. That is the technique for you to choose the answer or to write the answer, right? But B could be find like challenge. And C, maybe think, the word think or some words that have the same meaning with think. And D, maybe praise, right? And E, maybe comfort zone. On F, it prove the brain training works, right? That is you have to match the when letter A to F and paragraph 1 to 5. For the last, okay, this is talking about true or false, right? And not given. Not given is meant in Thai say ไม่ถูกกล่าวถึง right? We got 6 questions. You can read again like Carol Dweck want to find out how children respond to a challenge, right? If you want to know, you could be the name of person first and then back to the reading and find like the keyword like challenge, respond like this, right? If it's like a copy paste, copy paste like the right one or the same, maybe change is only one word, right? It could be true. And for false, maybe not the same from the original, right? It's different. And maybe they add some word like not, or maybe cut some word out, or maybe different meaning for or antonym of each word. This could be false, right? The words that highlight like drop out is mean leave, right? And impact, the effect, potential that I tell you, attempt, ability, right? So you can write it after number 1 like true, false, and not given. I will put the link for you about the exercise by Google Form that you can do it later to check you understand, and then you can check the all answers by the link, right? Don't forget to write it down in your handout. Okay, I think the topic today is quite useful and challenge for you to practice because it's C1 level for CE4, right? Get ready to be in university because you have to read and learn about this. I think so. And thanks for joining me today. And hope you stay safe and enjoy your life at your home. Okay. Thanks and see you next time. Bye.